So we are teaching you how to use the new online booking system to book your next health appointment with your practitioner.
All right, so this is just a couple things that we're going to cover today. So first, we're going to show you how to set up an email, which you need in order to make an appointment. And then second, we're going to show you how to actually make that appointment using the online system. And then we're going to show you how you can tell if your appointment's confirmed. And then finally, we'll end off with some tips and tricks just to be aware of when you're using the internet and your email.
So the very first step is setting up your email. If you have an email, you can completely disregard this step because you are already one step ahead. If you don't have an email, this is definitely a crucial step because you do need one to book your appointments. This is where your appointment will be confirmed and it's where your COVID check will be sent once your confirmation is complete.
So I guess the main important part here is how to create an email address. So the first thing you're going to do is just go to any internet browser, whether that's Google, Chrome, Safari, ExploreNet, whatever you have on your computer. And in the search bar, you're just going to type in Gmail and hit enter. So once you do that, you'll see all these links. It should be the first one that pops up, but if not, it's one that'll say Gmail Google, like the picture shown here. And then you're going to click on that and it's going to prompt you to create an email address. So one thing about your email address is make sure it's something that you can remember. A lot of people forget their email address, myself included. So make sure it's something simple, like maybe your name and your birth date. And then all emails will end with an @gmail.com. Once you create your email address, you'll be prompted to create a password. So again, even more important because you can't access your password unless you remember it, is make one that you can remember. But make sure that it's not one that's easy, like 1, 2, 3, 4, because you don't want other people to guess it. So once you do this, you'll have an email account, and you should be good to go on to the next step.
So your next step is going to be actually booking your appointment. So for this step, you will need to have your health card ready. So if you don't have that, you can't book your appointment because it is going to ask you for your health card number. So please make sure that you do have your health card.
All right, so how to book your appointment. So step one, similar as last time, you're going to open an internet browser, which is just the Safari or Google or anything like that. And you're going to type in this hyperlink seen right here. So that's www.sdnpc.ca. So you're going to type that right into the search bar at the top, and that should bring you right to the website. So once you get to the website, you're going to click on the book your appointment. So you can see it in this picture here. So click here to book your appointment. You're going to click right on that hyperlink. And that's going to bring you to this forum here, which is how you book your appointment. So once you get here, you're going to choose your clinic location. So wherever you want to receive your services, you're going to pick which location you want to go to. And then it's going to prompt you to fill out a bunch of blanks. So your name, your health card number. So that's why it's important to have your health card on you, and also your birthday. After that, you're going to select your regular healthcare provider. So that's just the person that you regularly go see at the clinic, just so we know who you want to see, and we can book you that way. And then the next step is to select your visit type and add your appointment reason. So an appointment reason can be you would like to get your x-ray results back, you need a prescription refilled, anything like that. So you're going to put that in so your healthcare provider knows in advance kind of why you're coming in. And then after that, you're going to select a time, obviously a time that works best for you, and dates. Make sure you write this down just so you don't forget. Add it to your calendar, add it to your phone. And then you're going to add any other information you would like your healthcare provider to know. That could be you fell and hurt your wrist or anything like that. Just extra information that you might want them to know.
So step 3 is it's going to send your verification to your email. It's also going to send you a COVID self-assessment just to make sure that we are all clear from COVID before we go in to see anybody. Once again, this is where your email becomes very important. So you want to make sure that you have that email information, that password, your user, all of that information.
Yeah, so like Victoria said, we're gonna go back into our email. So similar to the first step, you're gonna search Gmail in the search bar and then hit that first link once you search it to go back to your Gmail account. Now, the only thing that's different here is you don't have to create an account because you already did. So you're gonna go to log in and enter your email address that you made in the first step. So in our example, we use jane.doe at 19 whatever at gmail.com. So you'd put that in, and then the password you created as well. And then you're going to click log in. Once you're into your account, there's going to be something called your inbox. That's where you receive all your emails. So you're going to want to go into there right away. So click on inbox. And then there you should see an email sent by Ocean. So Ocean is the site that you use to book your appointment. So you're going to want to click on that and make sure that your time and date is right for your appointment. Make sure you have that confirmation email so you are into the system. And then also, like Victoria mentioned, there's going to be a COVID-19 self-assessment form. So this is important. You need to fill this out before you come in, just to make sure you don't have any symptoms, you're not bringing anything into the office. And this needs to be completed 24 hours before your appointment. So yeah, fill out the form and make sure that you are registered for your appointment.
And then the final thing we've added are just a couple little tips and tricks about using the internet just to kind of help keep you safe while you're online. So always remember to keep all of your personal information personal. Any site that's asking for your credit card number, your social insurance number, anything like that, you don't want to give out that information. It's your personal information, and any site that's asking for it is probably trying to scam you. They're not a good site. You don't want to be giving out that information. You don't want anyone else to have that information. Step or tip number 2 is it too good to be true? If something sounds too good to be true, if someone's offering you a trip, they're offering you money, those kind of things, kind of have to step back and think about it. Is it something that sounds like it's too good to be true? If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And tip number 3 is do not send anyone money. That's how a lot of people end up losing a lot of money, is once you send money once, it's an easy way for someone to kind of backtrack and get information that you don't want them to have. So just remember to be really careful, think before you do anything, and keep your personal information personal.
Awesome. So if there are any other questions, we do have our brochure that should be posted in the clinic. So you can go grab one of those to help you get all set up for your appointments. And then if there's any other further questions, please just contact the clinic. They can help you out. The brochures are super helpful. They have everything that we talked about on there, or even just rewatch this video if you need any help there. But yeah, thank you for listening, and I hope you guys can book your appointments easily.